Come
How
on.
did I go from award-winning actor to Vice President of the United States? Hell if I know. But when the head of the Saints calls you up and makes you an offer, well, it's something you consider. I liked the idea of being a statesman, having my name in the history books. It's a hell of a dream. Plus, I look good in a suit. I'd look even better on money.
Well, that is very much true. All the way up there. Okay, we need a boost. No. No. Good boy. Pew! There's somewhere upstairs. Way up. If I remember right. Yeah.
Zinyak kicked the stool out from under my political aspiration when he and his armada showed up. One of the worst things you can do is piss off America. Now, I don't necessarily agree with how the president is handling these things. Seems there must be a better way. I'm not saying I'd do better, but shit, maybe that's exactly what I'm saying. If I had the chance, anyway.
Yeah, see? Ah, she had this plan all along. Ah. So yeah. Go for her, Asha. Why not? I'll skip this part and get back to you once I find the tape. So hold on. Zoom, 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 zoom. Aw, missed!
From an early age, my father instilled a pride and patriotism in me that carried me far in life. I dedicated myself to serving the crown. I don't regret it, though it's not been without its challenges. One of those challenges was working with the Saints in taking down Cyrus Temple.
Great. Next one. Yep. Pew! I think I managed to piss off the Zin again, which is unusual. Oh, god damn it! Give me. Stop.
When Matt Miller came on as my field coordinator, he had a lot of opinions about the 3rd Street Saints. I've always liked Matt, but I admit he's easily wounded and a bit tetchy when it comes to past offenses. Still, he managed to set some low expectations for that first mission with the Saints.
Great. Next one. Not too far away. Pew! Oh! Shit! Up! Hey up! Give me the thing. Quick! Oh, this is gonna be awkward. There we go.
I'm a creature of habit, of structure, which doesn't fit well with the Saints' MO. They have their way of doing things, and at times, I have no idea what they're thinking, or of their infatuation with those god-awful freckle bitches' hamburgers. But, when it comes down to it, they get things done.
Yep.
That's impressive, and I'm not easily impressed.
Fair enough, I suppose. I mean, we do get stuff done real easily. Okay, now fun time, Shandi. Let's do this.
The moment I walked into that underground shithole the crew was setting up in, I knew it all had potential. So the Saints had been out of the game a while. So what? We had the boss and we had Johnny Gat. What more did we need? I knew I was a little rough around the edges, but I was willing to learn. Then the boss goes and throws me the Sons of Sandi. Now that was a drag.
Yeah. Well, hey, you wanted in. You got in. Better fucking handle it. And she kinda did, but then again, like they said, all she managed to do was get kidnapped. So, yeah.
I should have known dating that asshole was gonna end badly. Veteran child. What kind of name is that anyway? Sure, he had hookups for some of the best drugs in Stillwater, but that's no excuse. And he comes and tries to kill me? Whatever. He didn't have a chance against the boss. I tried to warn him, but he never listened to me. Only the boss really did.
Oh, I'm such a nice guy. Last one.
Damn, we had some good parties after all that. Then again, I knew how to have a good time. A little lower dust, some beer bongs, some hacky sack, and bam! Instant party. We all needed the distraction after taking over Ultor. And distractions are what I do best. I mean, what did any of us know about running a multi-billion-dollar company after all? Though a few hits off the light bulb later, we didn't really care.
I mean, I guess that's why where the problem lies with New Sean, because yeah, that sounds like a bad thing, really. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Ah, Marrow, not too far away. Let's do this. Right there. Oh, nice.
I heard the Saints were back in Stillwater. I figured it couldn't hurt to have a little more muscle on the Brotherhood side. 2080 was a fair split for a bunch of has-beens from the row. After all, we were the strongest crew in the city. What do we have to fear from them? If their leader wasn't such a greedy asshole, maybe things wouldn't have escalated like they did.
Maybe if you had cut me in better, maybe I wouldn't have to, you know, put a bullet in your very much tattooed face. So yeah, there's that. What else? There.
After what
Hold on.
the Saints did to my face, they had to expect a little payback. Carlos was an easy target and hurt their boss the most.
Oh.
But Jessica, that was going too far. Then Vogel rips off my shipment after letting my crew get killed. And I wasn't about to let the Brotherhood go down because of some prick in a suit.
Fair enough. Didn't end up too good for you though, sir.
I thought I had that Saint dead to rights. I mean, they couldn't kill me in my own home. What chance did they have to survive my trap? I had the perfect setup. Even used the truck that killed Jessica for a little poetic justice. But it didn't matter. I lost. Fucking Saints.
Yeah, I'm a better man than you are. Okay, next thing, let's see. Oh man, it's way over there. Kinsey, that's gonna be great. Catch you later, folks. Yep. Oh, I almost had it. Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm going to say this again. Why did we work with Matt Miller? Did everyone forget what he did to me back before I joined the Saints? I mean, come on! He set me up to be fired from the FBI and got all my ideas completely discredited just because they think I'm into kink? The truth of that aside, he ruined my life and now he's a good guy? This just isn't fair!
Wah. Tough shit. Way over there. Okay, I'll meet you back there as usual. I'm just skipping the middle part, so yeah. That's for your convenience. No one wants to see this. Least of all me. Hup.
First, I told the FBI. Then I told the Saints. Then I told the President and the entire Secret Service, and still they wouldn't listen. Now here we are, abducted by aliens and trapped in technology far beyond what we had on Earth. You know, if I'd only got the budget for my planetary defense system, we wouldn't be stuck up here dealing with the Zin. I mean, it would only have cost $3.1 billion. Hey, I tried to warn the military, but they didn't want to listen to the press secretary.
No one does. Deal with it. Where's the last one? Right over there. Okay, great. Again, I'll see you there. I'm not skipping the middle parts. Whee! There we go.
Oleg is one of the best things that ever happened to me, and right now it feels like the worst. I'm up here trying to save us from captivity and psychological torture, and all I can think about is him.
Oh.
He's the only one who ever truly understood what I was saying. I never thought I'd meet someone with an intelligence nearly matching my own who made me feel like I wasn't constantly missing something in my life. Now I miss him.
I do too. He was actually very useful, so yeah, let's see. Pierce Slater, yes. Okay. Sayonara!
Boss was a lot more hardcore back in the day. Managed to pull the Saints back from the grave. Didn't take any shit from anyone, especially the Brotherhood, the Ronin, or the Sons of Samdi. Hell, anyone that got in the way lost everything they had. Not just their life. Still, it's too bad what happened to Carlos, though.
Yeah.
He was a good kid.
I actually liked Carl. He was my favorite dude. And the first time playing through the second mission, I saw that. It was sort of like, oh, it's on, motherfucker. It's on. Okay. Second one coming up.
Shonda and I had a relationship. I came up with all the ideas. She got all the credit. Never seemed fair. I guess it worked out in the end, though. With me being an international celebrity and all.
Fair enough. I sense a little bit of something's a little bit wrong here. Maybe hiding something? I mean, I'm not a psychologist or anything, but still.
Okay, maybe it didn't all work out the way I planned.
Exactly.
You know, Shonda got a TV show, and every guy in the world wanted her. I was doing commercials and barely getting my music off the ground. But still, Now I'm the Deputy Chief of Staff of the President of the United States, so that's gotta count for something. Though I don't think the approval ratings are gonna much matter anymore.
Yeah, that is very true indeed. Oh, here we go, Ben King. Let's do this shit. Oh, oh. Yes.
I watched, and then I acted. That's how I brought the Vice Kings up to be one of the strongest crews in Stillwater. Only problem was my lieutenants didn't have the same patience. That bitch Tanya drove a wedge between Tony and Warren. Then she convinced Warren to try and take me out, only to stab him in the back and take it all for herself. I may have lost the Vice Kings, but killing her almost made it worth the trouble. Good thing the player was there to help.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. King. I like King. He's good. I wish I could play the first one. I don't remember much of it. All I remember is he smoked huge bongs and shit. They actually removed every kind of fun thing from the first one, from these. Here you can't even do drugs anymore. You could in the first one. You could smoke a huge blunt if you wanted to, or just in the middle of the street just light up a bong. And then have a few beers, and have that be it. So yeah, they removed a few features. There we go.
After the fall of the Vice Kings, I figured it was time to get out of the game. Living the life I had, I didn't want all that experience to go to waste. Figured a book would allow me to work out my demons and show the world what the game took from me. Didn't know it'd take off so well. Shit, if I had known back then what I do now, probably would have gone legit sooner.
Yeah. Many people don't realize. Need a fast money, and they need it now. So, yeah. Zoom! Oh.
I always knew the Saints were ambitious, but I never thought I'd see them end up in the White House.
Nope.
And when the player called me saying how they couldn't do it without me, how could I say no? Thought maybe I was in line for vice president, but I guess Keith beat me to it. Still, being the president's chief of staff certainly had its perks. Not bad for a kid from Sunnyvale Gardens.
Well done, Ben. Very well done indeed. Yes. Go get Shawnee, why don't we? Whee! Please don't let it be on the rooftops. It's gonna take me forever. Up. There it is.
It's amazing.
Wow. Sorry. Shut up!
Mind, always looking for the next party. You'd think after I got my own dating show I would have been even more of a train wreck, but doing TV is hard work. Who has time to go smoke up when they have to be on set at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, see? Told you. You had to smart up. And I'll show you these on a later date. And off we go! Hello?
Ever since that night on Loren's plane, things haven't been the same.
Nope.
I used to be fun and carefree. I used to smile and laugh. Now I just want everyone to pay for what the syndicate did. Johnny didn't deserve to die like that. He was the toughest person I knew. And it's my fault. I should have gone back for him.
Oh, stop crying over it. Jesus Christ. He's here now, isn't he? So yeah. That's her. Yes, it is. Okay, be right back.
The
Boom.
boss kept the crew together when we landed in Steelport. First we took out that asshole Philippe and then Kilbane for what he did to Johnny's funeral. Stagger's just icing on the cake, really. I thought I'd be happy with revenge, but it was never the same. Even when the boss won the election and we moved to the White House, I couldn't stop thinking about what Johnny would say about it all.
The fuck's this shit? Pretty. Essentially, I would say. That's Tanya, right? I think. Yeah, let's go find out.
Putting me in charge of the brothels was the best idea King ever had. There's no way anyone else in Stillwater would have been able to control the girls the way I did. It brought in the money, it brought in the clients, and it would have been the backbone of the Vice Kings if Gat and all the Saints hadn't ruined it all.
Haha. In your face! Over there. And whoosh! Aim.
King never had the control he thought he did over the Vice Kings. It was all me and Warren keeping things running. Well, mostly me. Warren's ego got just as big as Benjamin's in the end. He thought the two of us would rule the city. Guess he didn't know me like he thought he did.
Nope. Apparently you're a bitch. Who knew? Right? Huh? Come on.
Warren, Tony, Alderman Hughes. I had them all wrapped around my finger. They would have died for me. Come to think of it, I guess they did.
Cyrus, really? This could be interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I first signed on to head the Stag Initiative, I figured it would be a cushy job. After all, pitting a military organization against common street thugs seemed like a one-sided battle. The Saints changed that perspective quickly. Monica Hughes had no idea what she was sending me into.
Haha. You're in way over your head. Na, 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 na. If I remember correctly, the weird thing about this is if you choose these two endings to the third one, from what I know, that has no consequence to any of this. So yeah, fucking come on.
The leader of the Saints is insane. We expected them to tear through Steelport, but no one knew what they were really capable of. After they destroyed that aircraft carrier, Hughes should have approved the data list right then and there.
Nah. Didn't really end up well, you know, since, yeah. Whoosh! If you want to see the data, if you want to know what the data list is, try the other ending in Saints Row 3. I don't like that ending much because I just don't. Up there.
I'll never regret that night I had with Kia. She opened my eyes to things I'd only seen in Guam. What does she call it? The helicopter. There's no way they teach that in basic training.
Weird. Who next? Ooh. Definitely do that one first. Whee! I just think it's hilarious that I'm bypassing fucking planes and shit, just flying myself.
Stop being about protecting Sunnyvale. I knew it was time to get out of the game. I was hoping that Benjamin could keep the city locked down, but years passed, and it ended up being the same old shit. Only this time, the victims were the people in Saints Row. I thought the Vice Kings was a cautionary tale that I learned something from. That if I built a new street gang, I could control it, not make the same mistakes King did. I was so fucking naive.
Yes, you were. And then you made a gang that just didn't stop for a shit. So yeah. Good job, sir. Oh, missed it. There we go.
Early on, what it was I let loose on Stillwater. The Playa was reckless and uncaring. Left a wake of bodies pointing right back at us. Think more of the city was destroyed than saved in the end. Sure, the Saints were taken over, but at what cost? I couldn't risk letting a sociopath run things, so I did what I had to do. Never thought the bastard would survive the explosion.
Oh, please, you're underestimating me, sir. And now for the final one. Of course it is. Johnny Gat. Where's the third one? Oh, over there. Okay, fair enough. Let's do this.
I gotta admit, I didn't think much of the boss when they first joined the crew. I thought there was no way they were gonna make it through being canonized, let alone be any help taking over Stillwater. Hell, they didn't even talk back then. But after that shit with the Vice Kings, I knew we found ourselves one hell of a saint. There's nothing the boss can't do.
Exactly. See, Johnny Gat has faith in me. And if he has, I do too. So that's that, I suppose. And that one. Lift off.
Things ain't ever been easy for the Saints. First, we lost Lynn to the Rollers back in Stillwater. And then Julius tried blowing up the boss and the Saints fell apart. And after getting the crew back together, the Brotherhood had Carlos killed and... Aisha. Well, I lost her to the Ronin. And then fucking Philippe Loren tried taking me out, only to have Zinyak come in and snatch me from the Saints anyway. Like I said, shit's always been rough.
Yeah, fucking Johnny Gat's in the middle of it all, of course. And away we go. Oh no! Oh.
Aisha's death. It hit me really hard. I thought I'd made peace with it, but Zinyak's fucking simulated hell took its toll. You know, I know the whole point was that I'd never be able to save her, but that shit would never stop me from trying. The boss didn't show up to help. I don't know how much longer I could have kept it together.
Yeah, so without me there would be no Johnny Gat. This is awesome. I think we're done here. Oh, we have one Julius left. Oh, I missed one. Piss. How could I have missed it? Come on.
I don't regret much. You make your choices, you live with them. But if I could take anything back, it would be the way things ended up with Angela. It was all fun and games for her. She wanted to be just like Benjamin. I shouldn't have let her get in so deep.
Oh, what a bummer. Anyway, we're done with those tapes now. Great, isn't it? Anything else we have left? Yeah, computers. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 of those. Yeah, I'll go pick those up and meet you back on the ship. Please wait. I found a random attack chopper on a roof. Not sure what that's about. Oh well. There it is. There we go, and away! Alright. No, I've actually never ever done these. Just because I've kind of forgotten to. So this is going to be new grounds for me. Which one is it? This one? Okay. Beep boop 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 beep beep boop boop. Audio logs. Text adventures. Okay. Our story begins in the remote village of Zinzashire. Okay. A hamlet just west of Zinport. This is weird. In the county of Zinla. So bad. Some people are cultured and slow-witted, a lot easily entertained by such diversions as arm wrestling and counting the spots on one's back. The people of Zinshire most especially fit this description, so I'm sure you can already foresee the struggles I endured in life. The first of those struggles were my parents. My father, a simple butcher, was a small man with a fierce temper. Of all the things I learned from my father, the one that sticks with me most has to be okay. Though as thick as a bag on her hands, and then I did indeed have an unquenchable hunger for control, while he never managed to rise higher than the head of the simple village. Whatever. My mother, on the other hand, a gifted seamstress who married far below her station, wanted me to enjoy things so many others could not. I remember clearly on the eve of my 13th birthday, her taking me to traveling things. What? A camp for rowdy children. Since pastry shop. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Blah blah blah. You can read it at your own pace. You have to pause it, but I'm reading it at mine, which is pretty fast. There, sweeping the floor, tending the counter, and even learning to come in the arms. I took bacon with zeal. Is that zeal? I don't think. I don't. Clients enjoyed my baked goods, and I became known as my for my. And one of the rest I was actually known for something else. Haha. Flying gently with my tongue, I watched and was moving. This is continued to sell my renowned cream puffs door to door, a business which thrived, I must say, doing well enough to supplement my admission to the most prestigious private school in Zinland. By that, my friend, is another story. Let's do another story. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever, isn't it? Fuck. As a usual admission, as well as attention, the first of these tests was killing my own parents. His mother As was my mother's wish, Zenkov Prep was an institution that prided itself on its scholastic offerings. To that end, it only accepted candidates that displayed academic prowess and further promise, so it was that I endured many weeks of standardized testing and training prior to my entrance examination. I am proud to say that I took took to the studies well and managed to bring up my scores across the board. Still, there was one subject above all others that I had particular affinity for. As you may have already guessed, the subject was literature. The written word. I had, like most Zin, learned to read while in utero, but that was all very dry text, such as manuals and design documents. It was until a far more serious pursuit into academia that I came to love the classics. How surprised was I that some of the finest literature of the universe came from a tiny watery planet more than 10 million light years away. While it would be some time before I could visit that seemingly unremarkable base station, I had fallen in love with its artistic offerings already. One author's work, Jane Austen. Jane, sweet, sweet Jane, how like my mother's dreams you are. Even now, all these years later, even just that thought of Emma, Eleanor, and Elizabeth exploits and romantic missteps brings a lump to my throat. Oh, the intoxicating back and forth between Miss Bennet and Mr. Darcy. How I could read those lines towards infinity. God damn it, it's gonna take forever. It was my celebrated essay of Jane Austen's body of work, got the intention of the Zinc of Admissions Board, but blah blah blah. I have to read this on their own. There we go. This was my love for literature cemented across. Fuck it. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Holy shit. Am I gonna have to do this in another video? No, let's continue on. Wait, no. Back. There we go. I'm just gonna read this myself, so I'm gonna cut off the mic now and you'll enjoy yourself. See you later.